Hey guys, how are you today? We are going to tackle what the heck to eat this week because it is like one of the biggest questions I get. Throughout the week, I'm going to look at 5 different topics, and on Friday, we're actually going to do the bigger training in the group. So just getting you set for the week. And for those of you that don't know me, I'm Michelle from Wonderland Wellness, and I'm the coach and founder, and I'm here to bring you into our Wonder Sisters so that you have all the support that you need to move through your journey. Um, Now, what in the world are you supposed to eat? The diet industry makes it, a little confusing because you're not supposed to eat carbs one day, the next day you're supposed to eat carbs. It goes back to the 70s when I can remember my mom reading the newspaper and telling us all of the health effects of eating bacon. It was, you were going to die if you ate too much bacon, which it's really not good for you. But it was, you shouldn't eat any bacon ever. And I'm here to tell you it's all about balance. Hey, Nicole, how are you? Um, Great to see you this morning. And, the balance is something that's missing out there. Really, you don't have to make huge changes in the start to get somewhere on this journey. You can actually start by making relatively small changes. And one of the things I see that causes this huge roller coaster of you have to wait to start Monday and then by Monday at noon you're done and cooked is because we're trying to overhaul absolutely everything. In a journey that is going to last you a lifetime, making small changes over time have a huge lasting effect. And I say it like that because I'm sure people like Nicole are tired of hearing me say small changes over time are going to have a huge lasting effect. It is kind of my mantra in life. When you are first starting out, if you start by making changes to one meal, that's all that's really needed. Start by making changes that you can live with for a really long time to one meal. To do this, one of the things I did was I actually did a little more than one thing at a time. I pulled all processed food out of my house and went very extreme. If that is something that you are capable of doing, that's great. But don't think in order to be successful with your weight loss, you have to do everything all at once. If you start by just looking at breakfast and making a better choice, or just start by looking at dinner to see how you can incorporate balance, or just look at your snacks or lunch. If you're buying lunch every single day, the best place to start would be to figure out how you can bring your lunch and use that as your starting point. Buying lunch out, a stereotypical lunch at McDonald's for me was over a day's worth of calories. So by looking at this and saying, okay, maybe this week I will take my lunch twice. And then next week, if I'm successful with that and I enjoy the change, I'll take it 3 times. Or maybe you can only do once, and once is fine. Really, in the big picture, there are 3 levels. There's good, better, and best. If you can go from the good level to the better level or the better level to the best level, and good is you're actually eating lunch. That's freaking amazing because some people skip lunch because they're too busy. So that's good. So for a better level, instead of buying your lunch out, maybe you can bring your lunch. And then maybe after you bring your lunch, you can start evaluating what's in your lunch and making adjustments. Each one of those levels is something to strive for. And each one of those levels is an improvement, and you're going to see a weight loss due to the improvement. So rather than trying to overhaul everything, choose a small thing and start there. Good morning, lovely. In the big picture, doing a small change over time, you're going to see the biggest effect. Angela and Nicole, have you guys seen changes by making small changes to where you're at already? And I'm asking you because you've set through the coaching program, and this is your chance to shine. Have you seen a change? Sorry, it's very dry here today and cold. So I'm freezing and drinking lots of water. And it's ice water. So, that makes sense. But hopefully it will keep my lips from cracking and bleeding today. Another nutritional change that you can see. Oh, I love it. Your feet are no longer blowing up like balloons. Is that lower sodium or more water? Which was actually my next point, is one of the small changes that you can really work on is adding water to your day, because it helps your body process everything and helps you feel fuller. So on those meals that you're eating, that you're moving from good, better to best, you're also feeling fuller. So you're going to see results. And Nicole started with her breakfast. It makes her more energetic and less hungry. Yeah, exactly. Having a solid breakfast every day really starts the day off right. No matter what time of day it happened. I mean, no matter when your start is. Like, for example, my son is now on swing shifts in the Navy, so his work day starts at 12:30. So his breakfast is at 11, but he's eating throughout the day. So, and Angela says it's both. Lower sodium and more water are keeping her feet from blowing up like balloons. And it hurts so bad when your feet blow up like balloons. I so know that feeling. It's got to be a relief for you to be less balloon-like in the feet. So, and you guys are going to have to bear with me because I'm completely lacking sleep. And ironically, it's not my husband's sleep schedule, because he's sleeping like a baby. I'm the one waking up, making sure he's okay, like 300 times a night. So, but in the going back here to what the heck to eat, my biggest tip for you is actually two. Add more water and focus on one small thing and try to move from good, better to best in that one meal. For today, that is your that is your tip, and we're going to go through this all week long with all different kinds of things, and I can't wait to see you guys. Now, for now, remember, small changes over time will get you to your journey or get you to your destination. And actually, it's more like a pit stop because the journey goes on forever. But make sure that you hop into the group by Friday so that you can see the accumulation of all of these tips throughout the week. And my lovely Angela and Nicole are in there, and they are so incredibly supportive. And I thank you guys for all that you do and for all of the time you spend in there, because you guys make the group wonderful. So, all right, I am out of here. I'm off to take my wonderful husband to his follow-up appointment. Let's see. Oh, yes, it's so nice to wear shoes and not have to loosen the laces. Yes, so true. I'm going to run my wonderful husband into town and try to get the dog inside because she's outside chasing a pig. Only in the country can you step outside and find your dog herding a pig back to its owner. So, sending you guys off with some love and hugs. Have an amazing day and take some of those small steps. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.